We just got a quick deck profile here of some Machina gadgets. We'll get straight into the build. First off, we're running 2 green Gadget, and which searches out our 2 red Gadget, which searches out our 2 yellow Gadget. We're then running 3 gear frame, which can search out one of our 4 targets, being the 1 cannon and then 3 fortress. Then as a little new addition, I'm running 2 Redox Dragon Lord bolters. This can be used to help read one of our gadgets and then get searches, or use it to attack the opponent and get him more damage. Moving on, running 2 Maxis. For this deck, I like to run Maxis more than Railers because not only is he Earth, he can help me to draw cards, and I can banish him for Redox. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we're running 3 tin Goldfish, which is used with our 3 Kage. These both have the same purpose, to help exceed and gain advantage. Finally, for the last monsters, we're running 2 Tragodia. Because this deck holds a lot of hand size, we can afford to drop Trag, and he'll be at least a decent size, somewhere around like 3k. And then we can, because most of the meta right now is using level 7s, we can discard our fortresses or our Redox and then take the opponent's monster and then start attacking with them. Then we're running 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, just good 1/4s. 1 Dark Hole, this is just used to clear the board. The 4 new traps, they just got limited. It's Warning, Torrential, Bottomless, and Compulse. All have their own place to be. Next we're running 2 Dimensional Prism. This helps to get around things like Stardust or like Shein if you're chaining right. Then we're running 2 Mirror Force. This helps to clear your opponent's board if they're not careful about how they're playing. And then we're running the last traps, 3 Fiendish Chains. A lot of people have been saying this format that this is one of the best cards. It's got its own time, and it's an okay trap to me. Then we'll move on to the extra deck. I'm running just for fun. I'm running 5 tokens. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On a particular day, I might use a different token just because of just because I can, just to scare them into thinking I have like Mecha Phantom Beast or like Gauze. And then into the actual exceeds, we're running 1 Abyss Dweller, mainly used for the Mermail matchup or the Dragon Rollers, but it can be used in other places if the time's right. 1 Diamond Direwolf. A little side note for this card, it's its own target. You don't need to have another Beast Warrior on the field or Beast. He can target himself and then one card your opponent controls. 1 Evil Swarm Ouroboros. This will actually do work for you if you know what you're doing, because you can bounce your opponent's cards back to your hand, you can remove their stuff from play, or you can like just generally beat them down with it, which it's a really effective card against the Evil Swarm matchup, which is really funny. Then we're running 1 Burn Boy, or Gaga Cowboy if you want to call him. Just helps to put in that final 800 when you don't have game. We're running the 2 Staple Giga Gain X's. This can help to like refresh your hand, adding other 10 Goldfish or like your gadgets or your machine gear frames. Then we're running 1 Gemlight Pill. This helps to beat over things like Stardust and Ophion. 1 King of the Feral Lamps, because we're running Kages. So basically what you can do is you can go Gadget, Kage, add another Gadget, overlay to King of Feral Lamps, activate effect, adding Kage. So then you'll end up with 6 cards still in hand, and then King of the Feral Lamps on the field. So it's pretty good. 1 Lavolvo Chain. This is made for plays with like Gear Frame and Kage. 1 Maestro Symphony Division. made to mess around with Ophion and then just like the store for a couple turns. One number 50 Black Ship of Corn. This is the new release in the tins, and it's made mainly for like things like Z-Mains, Maystrokes and Gadget Contetsus. What I mainly use it for. One Photon Paper Operative. This can have to turn like Draco Sack tokens to attack, or like if you're predicting that they've got a face down go to keep the spy, you can flip it up early if you want. Then we're running 2 number 39 Utopias and 1 number C39 Utopia. If I had to change anything in here, it has to be the Utopias and the Utopia Ray. I'd take out the Utopia Ray for a big eye. One of the number 39 Utopias for a Draco Sack, and then 1 Utopia for a Diguster Emerald, because you can go into rank 7s in this deck with your Fortresses and your Redox, and then Diguster Emerald can help to recycle your gadgets, or can bring back your Gym Up Hill if it's in the graveyard. I'll just show you the side deck quickly and why my choice is on it. We're running 1 Chimera Tech Dragon. This is because at our locals there's just a few machine decks, and then the ability to take your opponent's machines and then use them for Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon if you have a Cyber Dragon, or they have a Cyber Dragon on their side of the field. And then just make like a 2k leader. It's pretty decent. And then to go with that, we're running 2 Cyber Dragons. Yeah, they just work together well. Next we're running 2 Fossil Dinos. This is mainly sided for anti-meta sort of stuff. It's debatable whether you want to side them against Dragon Rulers because they've got like Ducks, or they've got the Breeze Dragon. Then we're running 3 Rivalry of Warlords. This is made for the Evil Soul matchup. It's what I mainly use it in, and then just anti-meta sort of stuff. And then we're running 3 Gozamats. This is what I side usually against, like Plant Dragon Rulers or Dragonity Rulers, depending on what's their playstyle. 2 Phoenix Wind Blast. This is a card that I like to use as a side deck option, because in the main deck you might not always be going up against a deck that will need to top deck. And then we're running, for the last 2, we're running 2 Dust Tornadoes. This is for like things like their Dragon's Ravines, or their like towers, or anything they want to throw up like that's getting in the way. So overall about the deck, it's got a couple of slow plays. It generates into advantage over time. It's not an OTK style deck, it's a control deck to me. This is my Machina Gadget for September 2013 format, and I'm out.